Hello and welcome to this How To Trophies guide for the trophy Last Woman Standing. This is on Gun, Gun, Gun. And to get this trophy you have to last 5 minutes in one round. So it's important we get the right level, as we won't be able to attain this on the wrong level. So as you load in, if you get the wrong level, just keep loading in. This looks like a level where it might be attainable. So usually it's the levels where you have only attackers coming from one direction. Luckily I start with the Martini Henry gun here, which I picked up, which is one of the better guns. So it's a single shot gun that will go through any objects in the level, which allows you to kill people that are not even visible. So what I would advise you keep firing, or just fire when you see people. We don't need to keep the combo going, it's not about that on this particular video. So to survive 5 minutes you do have to be a little bit lucky, and on this particular video you have to watch the people that are coming in from above as well. I wanted to keep my Martini Henry, so I actually jumped over that. I think there's a buckshot there in front of us, so make sure once you've got a weapon that you like, you just keep with that. I would advise using this weapon. You might want to use a Kalashnikov or an MP5, which are two of my other favourite weapons on this game. There are a couple of other levels like this where you can just stand at one side of the level and keep firing, so I would advise trying each level. It's probably going to be one of the final trophies that you get on this game, just because it does take practice to learn how to keep going and how to get out of a sticky situation. Picking up the health is important, but you will unfortunately pick up maybe a worse gun, so try and run and get a different gun that's not quite as bad. So on that occasion I managed to pick up a different gun, but then I picked up, I think this is an MP5 or a Kalashnikov, which are two of the better guns that I mentioned earlier. So just keep going, just avoid the guys with the TNT. If you can shoot the TNT, it explodes immediately. If you don't shoot the TNT, they will tend to throw it, and they can throw it in your direction, and that can be slightly annoying, as you do have to jump out of the way, and even if you do jump, sometimes the splash damage will get you. And it's also important to pick up the health pickups. So I've managed to go back to full health here. You need to stay at full health for as long as possible. You will not be able to complete this trophy without being at full health for a long portion of the time, just because you will get hit inevitably, and then once you start getting overcome, it will be a lot harder. So just keep monitoring where you are in terms of people hitting you. Keep the level as empty as possible. So this is a really good situation where all the enemies are quite far away from me. I am still maintaining my times 30 combo. I'm not so worried about that at the moment. It's just about keeping those enemies away from me and watching out for those bullets that are coming in my direction. You can shoot the bullets out of the sky with your bullets, which is a really good feature. So if you do see them coming towards you, make sure that you divert your shooting towards that bullet, which can then help you survive for a little bit longer. You can see them coming here. I managed to jump over that one there. That was maybe a little bit lucky, but we've got them out of the way. You can see you do tend to lose lives in sprees, so you maybe lose one, so then you kind of break your concentration, and then it's easier to lose another life after that. Just be patient, just let everybody try and empty level as much as possible. You can see towards certain times it will just become overrun. That's just how this game and the RNG works. Sometimes it just sends loads of enemies at you, just to kind of survive for as long as possible. And again, practice will help. Even with the Martini Henry equipped, which I've got here, the heavies will still take 2 shots to go down. I do need to reload after every shot, which is a little bit annoying, but again, this gun more than makes up for it with the benefits of being able to kind of travel through other items or people in order to take people out further down the level. So this is pretty much it. We've pretty much got to around the kind of 5 minute mark at this point, but I'm just going to keep going. I've managed to get up to 2 million. This will help you towards the bounty at the end, which will be your final trophy you're likely to unlock. which you have to get 1,000,000 bounty. So that's collecting the coins and collecting, obviously deaths give you money as well, but not like the money in the, not like the score in the top corner, so they're two different things. It's kind of score and money. The money will help you purchase hats. These hats don't actually do anything, they're just cosmetic, so I would have liked to have seen them do a little bit of something with those that would make the game a little bit more interesting. One thing that might make this game a little bit easier or drag a little bit less is there is the ability to do couch co-op. So I didn't manage to do that, so I don't know whether the points would count for both would count towards it. So you could maybe complete the other trophy for 1,000,000 bounty a little bit quicker. But for this trophy that doesn't really matter, we're just looking at the amount of time we can spend on screen. And again, as I didn't manage to get into that mode, I don't know if you could revive your partner as well once they die, so it might be interesting if you do the couch co-op version of it. So just keep going for as long as possible. I'm pretty sure I've passed the time limit at this point, but obviously just keep going. And one thing to kind of recognise is that the trophy probably won't unlock during the time that you're doing it. Will probably take a restart to unlock, as I found most of the trophies actually were kind of very glitchy and would only unlock when I start another level after a restart. So I advise that after you finished every level you do actually restart. So here I've got a shotgun and I've got more heavies that I can deal with, so there unfortunately I did pass away, but you can see that I survived for 348 seconds, which is more than the 300 that were required to unlock the trophy or achievement. So what I'll do here is I will reload the entire game, so just quit out. I'm on the PlayStation 5 version here, and then just reload the game, and that should hopefully allow it to pop the trophy. As we load the game back up, thank you for watching this video so far. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a like, a share, a subscribe, and that would be great. You can also follow us on social media, on Facebook or on X at HowToTrophies, and there'll be loads more trophy videos for GUNGUNGUN coming up very soon, if they're not already out. So again, we've reloaded the game. I'm just going to go into the hatch just to check something, look at the stats to make sure my stat is saved, because sometimes your stat will not save. So you can see it says 348 still there. I did have occasions where it wouldn't have saved that stat and I needed to do it again. So I've reloaded the level. I'm just going to play the level for a bit and then hopefully the trophy should unlock. You do have to get a little bit into the level. They don't kind of start popping right at the start. So you can see last woman standing there, the trophy has unlocked. And then obviously you can just exit out. So thank you for watching this video. Take care and we'll see you again in the next one.